Sir, good morning. Welcome again to our stream. We are just getting into it ourselves. I've got Decibel Freak with me here. We're going to play a
So,
beginner bot. Beginner bot. I've just won an intro, which is saying something. Decibel Freak's a returning player yourself, aren't you, buddy?
yep.
Oh, we're quite matched on level now. Look, you've got a rare icon. So you've got a rare icon. I don't know what that is. You picked that out of pictures, have
Yeah, you had no idea who had to blow it.
you? Oh well. Let's try this. Accept. Here we go. Oh no, a player has declined. You've been returned to the queue. Turns out my videos the last couple of days have had copyright things put on them because all I was doing was using the music from a live streaming channel on YouTube, and they decided that nope, you're not allowed to do that due to copyright and stuff like that.
No.
Oh, but how comes YouTube can do it? Do I
I
have
don't
to
know.
put the channel that I'm streaming in as well? Because they're sat there streaming the whole time live on YouTube. So surely if I put the browser on that, then there'd be no reason to ban it. How comes none of these started? It normally starts on first go. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Whew.
We'll, we'll stop that and then we'll click find a match again. And that will spin it up a bit quicker. Finding match. Where are we going? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead top lane. That's what I'm
Top
gonna do.
lane. I will go middle with Yazoo. Accept. A few more games with Yazoo. If you don't get help top, then I'll try and run up and help you at top. Oh look, someone's got Master Yi. I love that. Master Yi's such a great character. Oh, I better turn my voice off in game. Mute self. Disconnect from League voice. There we are. Makes it bearable. What you got playing? What one?
Silas.
Oh, I've not seen that one yet. Mind you, there's loads I've not seen. Have you made all your ruins for your characters?
Well, when I'm playing bots, I really don't pay attention to that. But I don't buy ring pages, so I keep it on my three main champs. It's
Yeah.
usually support champs. So, I mean, when I'm playing in like normal or ranked, I'll go change them usually before the game if I'm playing someone new. Like I have my main three are Sona, I have Nami, and Morgana.
Yeah, I don't play ranked. It wants me to go play it with Master Yi, and I think that's the character I would like to do it with, but 900 times it would get banned. Um,
Yeah.
but I've been learning Shiva for quite a while. I might set up the Shiva ruin today. and get her going because I like Shiva. It's a great thing, but I'm learning Yazoo in this right now. I don't think I'm quick enough to be able to use him anywhere else. If I'm honest with you, I think they're just like when I see Josh play, he clicks at 70 billion miles per hour. My mouse can do it, but I can't.
No.
It's like when you're watching the league matches, their hands are moving so bleeding quick. That didn't work.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I've got a screen in the middle of my screen. That won't go. There it is, it's gone now.
Summoner's Rift.
What was that about? That UGG. I downloaded it and put it on. Don't understand
30
it.
seconds
But,
until minions spawn.
Who you got? You got no one up with you.
Minions have spawned.
I will not forget.
Oh, what's up?
There's a bloke down there.
What's going on?
EA fella. He's gonna, no doubt, you're pain in my backside. Don't need another one middle, please.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Please. Hello.
Oh boy.
What time is it for you, buddy?
Honor is in the heart.
Oh shit. It's 4:20 a.m.
Oh, you're up early.
No, I'm up late.
Oh, you're not going to sleep.
No. I got shit to do at noon, and I was studying before this match.
What you
So-
studying?
I was like, right now I'm studying Linux, so I have
Never could stay in one place.
I set up my VMware 2 months ago, and I'm really diving into it right now.
An ally has been slain.
Because I set a goal. Somebody's sponsoring me to get
It's for the guiltless.
to do a God, I can't think right now. To take Security Plus
Oh,
in
yeah.
2 months. Yeah, so I gotta. Well, I've been doing that, but like, I've been broadening my horizons, but now I'm like focusing in on penetration testing instead of everything. Like everything as far as like A plus and Network plus.
Through my work, you shall
Stuff like that.
transcend.
Oh, God. Look, let's just back down. Let him come back. Come on. I think
My
this bloke's
honor
trying to play
left a
support.
long time ago.
I'm not sure.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
God.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Oh, you got Warwick.
Yeah, I don't like Warwick in any situation.
No. He does not. He's not good for the old self-esteem, is he? When he comes running at you.
I mean, in these bot matches, it's fine, but good God, I have PTSD.
Yeah.
I'll follow this path until the end.
I've tried to play him, but I can't play. I have not played it. No way.
He's overpowered as fuck, but he's not my playstyle at all.
Well, he's full in.
The Wanderer
He
isn't
runs
always
in
lost.
it every time, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's because he has so much sustain. It's retarded.
Look, we can't get. I need this bloke to back off.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Let our minions come back. Please get 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 back. Ah.
Breathe in the atmosphere.
An enemy has been slain.
Just looking for a road home.
So I'm going to be limited because this bloke's in the middle. I'm going to leave him in the middle. I'm going to go south. Just
My honor.
About to
rests
throw this
upon
Warwick a dog treat or something.
I might have to come top if this carries on like this. Oh hello, there's a ranged fella after me. Thank you. That's alright, you can attack me if you like.
An enemy has been slain.
Swear did that, but that's alright. You take the work for it then fine. Leveled up nonetheless. Cool.
It is not yet time to die.
Oh, our Vi's actually jungling. That's rare to see in a game like this.
Who's jungling?
Vi.
Oh. I'm gonna come top.
I didn't expect that.
I'm gonna come top.
Alright.
Oh, he started jungling, but he was just staying middle.
Yeah.
One step ahead of the
Okay.
past.
I think he's coming to help you.
I guess he had to change it.
Yeah, he's not talking, but that's cool. I think he's just trying everything. I understand that because I've been the same for a long time.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't run into the.
So Silas's ult, by the way, he steals other people's ults.
Oh,
The road to ruin is shorter
So-
than you think.
could he steal Warwick's?
Yeah, I just did. And I used it all.
An enemy has been slain.
Just wait.
Virtue
Just
is no
come
more
back
than
a
a
bit.
luxury.
I kind of wish that we could pause your own minions to bring them back a bit. Please.
Killing spree.
It's the easy part.
Right, I'm going back to the thing. Actually need to buy an item now. Let's get new shoes. Let's get some health. We're not facing Warwick's, we don't actually need that.
The sword's poor company for a long road.
And up we go. Where's Tug Tug gone? He was making coffee, weren't he?
Yeah, he was making money. Or know what he's doing now.
Well, I wouldn't dare to ask.
Justice.
I certainly wouldn't put
That's
it
a
on
pretty
Twitch.
word.
Killing spree.
Oh shit.
Shut down.
Don't want a message.
Trying to flash with the wand.
I'll give you the easy way out.
Any tips on this Yazoo's E? You know, where he dashes?
Yeah, like usually
Oops.
you want to get your tornado off and then dash. But
But with the targeting, do you just target all around the person, or do you just keep it on that one person?
An
Hold
ally
on.
has been slain.
A marked man.
But watch your back.
I'll let you know in a second.
Shut down.
Hold on. Get back to mine.
This blade never gets any lighter.
Never really played Master Yi.
I haven't till the other day.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Like, it's why, here's why, you need,
An ally
it's
has been
only
slain.
for ones that can knock people up, but I've not met anyone that can knock anyone up.
An
in this
ally
game.
has been slain.
I will follow this path until the end.
I think South's getting minced. Oh no. They're getting there. Did Warwick get you?
Rampage.
Honor is in the heart, not the name. I will not die dishonored. Make it quick.
Oh, I don't know what I've done to aggravate my teeth, but yeah, really sore today.
Shut down. Enemy killing spree.
Dying's the easy part. The Wanderer isn't always lost.
An enemy has been slain. Turret plating will soon fall.
Sleep.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Turn off that camera for a minute. That's a camera. Oh, OBS is so stupid when playing this game.
No one is promised tomorrow.
Here we are, just for a second.
has been slain. Unstoppable. Dominating.
How many times can you dash with your E with Yasuo?
Don't start what I
Quite a few times, but it's like you have to pick on a zoom around the person to dash on him.
Right. So after you dash on each enemy, whether it's a minion or person, each dash gets a heavier an attack. Like you get more damage out of each dash, like the next dash. Yeah.
belief's only purpose to fall.
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
But you can sit there and hold it on, but you have to like, it can't dash on that same character like multiple times.
Right, you have to jump. It takes 2 seconds to be able to jump on the same enemy.
Yeah. Whoa.
A summoner has disconnected.
My honor left a long time ago.
Oh, it's got a shield. Get out there, John.
One step ahead of the past.
Was that us?
Legendary.
Oh,
Yeah, we took the dragon.
nice.
I don't think the bots know what a dragon is.
No. They don't seem to be.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
2100.
Legendary.
Like that. Oh, we need some of that.
Double kill.
The road to ruin is shorter than you think.
Triple kill.
Man, where's all this murder happening?
It's not me. I think it's a Toon fella.
The vibe there.
The sword's poor company for a long road.
You have slain an enemy.
Alright, we've got wind.
Legendary.
One blade, one purpose.
Oh goody, the tower's on me.
Justice. That's a pretty word.
Pretty good.
Legendary. A summoner has reconnected.
Never could stay in one place.
Double kill. A summoner has disconnected.
No.
A
We need to
summoner
wait
has
for minions before
reconnected.
we go for that tower.
This story is not yet finished.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has
Can you
reconnected.
get me? My life is so low. Oh,
See ya.
An enemy has been slain.
we'll bring him into it.
Legendary. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
This blade never gets any lighter.
Double kill.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
I can't get in because the tower
Up the mountain we go.
minces me.
Follow the wind, but watch your back.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get the fuck away from me.
Double kill.
Oh, tower.
Oh shit.
This
we
blade
need
never
different
gets any
strategy.
lighter.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has
Is there
been
like a
slain.
version of Discord that works on Xbox and PlayStation or something?
No.
No.
You can't, well, you apparently you can Discord on Xbox somehow, but I hear that it's kind of buggy. But there is a way to do
Your
it.
team has destroyed a turret.
And I don't know about PlayStation.
No, I mean if it's buggy, the phone works great. I just didn't know if you could.
Dominating.
You playing on Xbox?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
No, but I've been looking at Xbox and PlayStation, some of those. We want to get one for our camper. I want to get, something so that when we're unplugged. But I'm also thinking if I'm going to get something like that, I want to get something that we can also use here because they're not cheap. We want to get a good one. And so I'm just trying to figure out what stuff you can do with it. And I know there's people streaming Xbox games.
Yeah, but they use a capture card to do it.
I was just trying to figure out how. Yeah, that's what I'm just looking at this thing. I'm seeing they plug in their HDMI into the computer like my security camera.
Yeah.
Your team has
Yeah, I have one
destroyed
of
a
them. I have
turret.
a little thing I plug into the USB.
Nearly all the Xboxes need internet, especially in internet games. They're terrible. My
Your
Xbox
team
needs
has
always
destroyed a
updating,
turret.
and it won't play half a game without it, even with no internet.
The road to
Double
ruin,
kill.
you think?
It drives me nuts.
You have electricity in your camper?
Follow the wind.
Oh yeah, I got solar. I can go out in the middle of the desert and I've got internet and solar, so I'm not really worried about that. I mean, it's not. We won't be playing any games like we wouldn't play games like this or like PvP games. And anything that we're doing is going to be Hope and I playing, older Mario type games or the newer versions of whatever of said games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've got everything in there.
Yeah. So how often do you have to do maintenance when you're a camper?
You have slain an enemy.
It depends on how you I mean, you have to take care of it. It's just like anything, you have to take care of it. And how much you're driving it really does make a big difference, how much you move it, because it does get bounced along on the road, and so that makes stuff loosen up, etc.
Yeah.
Plus, how much you have, what you actually have in it. We've got ours pretty basic, and since I got it, I've been slowly converting everything over so that way it's all 12-volt run off my solar system, except for the air conditioner and the microwave. Those are the only two. The only reason we would need to plug in would be the air conditioner or the microwave. And I've got an inverter that I could run either of them, for limited amounts. I only have about, just under 1,000 amp hours of batteries, so, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not when if you're running an AC. AC just eats it up.
Yeah. So, how many batteries do you have?
Right now, 4, well, 5 if you count the little what I call the towing battery on the front, that goes through the system for the lights and that stuff, for the tail lights and whatnot when the truck, when it's plugged in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm asking all these questions because me and my lady want to get an RV or some form of a motorhome.
I tell you what, I have lived. I mean, my dad was a serious hippie, and I lived in vans and RVs and in campers and on boats, and just I never had kids. I just traveled and enjoyed my life.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's why
and
we're trying to get an RV.
I tell you what, I would recommend if I was younger. I mean, well, not even if I was younger, even now, is don't get like a driving RV. Get a trailer and a tow vehicle, and it ends up being so much better that way. If your motor goes down, you can still have your trailer by a tow truck pulled over to the closest campground and stay in it while the tow vehicle's getting fixed. You know what I mean? At the same time, if you got some kind of something that's going on and you want to rip up, like when you go out, say you're going to Colorado and you want to park down by Denver and drive up into the mountains, having that tow vehicle could mean that like little overnight trip is a lot easier than trying to drive a friggin' 36-foot RV through the Rockies. I did it. I'm telling you, it was scary, and I was drunk in my 30s, and I was still nut hugging them corners.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, I mean, you take a big RV up into mountain places. Plus, if you have a tow vehicle and that, you can have your camper parked and you can go doing day trips so much easier. It's worth it. I would highly recommend it when you're looking. And if you're buying a used trailer, now don't get too old a one. If you go 20 years or older, you're not going to be able to take it some places, and you're never going to insure it. So make sure it's at least, no older than 10 years old when you're buying it.
Okay, so if I got all this right, trailer, a vehicle to tow, and no older than 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? All the basics, huh? And yeah, so I've been looking at videos on getting solar panels for them, how much it would cost, and just general maintenance, But I've never actually been able to talk to somebody who's actually been through it.
Tug is a man, and that's why we have his Discord. Because both of us are skilled in some ways. I wouldn't have a clue about camper vans. It's not a very UK thing.
Yeah, you guys don't have the room for it over there. You got all the miniature cars. You couldn't even pull my camper.
Well, I don't know. Both my Mercedes would be able to.
No way.
Yeah.
No, they may be nice cars, but they couldn't pull the trailer. my big van with my big old, and it's got a towing package on it and everything. It's a Ford basically E350 that's custom, and it's when I have it loaded with batteries and solar and water and everything else, we can go out in the desert and hide for 30 days without nothing. And have carry our own water, but I tell you what, a car was not pulling that.
Really? Oh, like no van?
Oh no, vans are. If you get the right van, I tell you what, if you got a smaller, we just downsized to this trailer that I'm working on now. Next summer's gonna be our first trip with it, but I've got a van to pull it, and it pulls behind my van, and so much better than I pulled behind my truck.
So I just want to say that my girlfriend's always looking up new information about it. So we're getting a new car, and there's a funny story about that. We're getting it tomorrow, actually. Brand new car, right? So we're getting it almost for free, basically. I'll tell you how.
30 seconds until minions
Sexual
spawn.
favours?
In a second. We were sitting. Somebody hit us.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
And we're getting a car off their insurance. basically, because
Yeah.
we were sitting. I tell you, we were sitting still in a left turning lane, right? And to our right, to the right of us and the left of us, there are 2 lanes of traffic. So we're just waiting to make the U-turn. Now this lady, she comes out of a Walmart parking lot. I was in passenger. Instead of like going around us, she came straight from my passenger side, right? And we were sitting still. So her insurance is paying for the car we're getting tomorrow. But it's a van. And she, like, we made sure it was a van so that we can actually, like, tow a trailer, right?
Yeah, smart.
So I'm glad to know that you can actually tow a
Well,
trailer with a van.
It depends.
And it just, what size trailer completely depends on what size van. But just remember, a lot of people don't get it. Is you don't need as much as you think out there. And going, the smaller you can go, especially since it's just the 2 of you, the smaller you can go, and the less that you need to carry with you, the more places you're going to be able to sneak into and park when you're out boondocking and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in Discord. I've got a couple of groups that I belong to that share, good camping spots all over the country.
Okay.
And they're really awesome for free, I want to go camp by a river or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
they're totally awesome. I come down to Louisiana at least once a year. I hope I try to come down there. I've got a place that I go camping right up on the Louisiana-Arkansas border that's at one of your guys' state campgrounds down there. And I love it. I've been going there for, 30 years.
We ain't got much down here. Everyone says we have food or whatever, but besides that, we ain't got much besides that. We do have good campgrounds and we get a few nice beaches. That's what I can give it.
Yeah, beaches, you just barely got that, but yeah, you got lots of great campgrounds, and I love Louisiana. I love that. My dad and I live down there on Lake Catherine, which is just outside of New Orleans.
Yeah.
And we lived on boats down there for a while.
They've exhausted.
I got my first lithophane as of my dad sitting in the back of a boat. We're pulling his boats, and he's on my boat, and it's a picture I took from literally, I think, like 34 years ago on Lake Catherine of my first lithophane I ever printed on a 3D printer.
Oh dear.
There's a picture of it on John's Discord somewhere.
What's a 3D printer?
What's a what?
What's a 3D printer?
Yeah. I'll teach you about them
Yeah,
someday
I
if
know.
you want me to.
Yeah, exactly. I just need
They're
someone to
mine
show me
now.
what to do. I'm just not skilled enough.
It's all about leveling your bed and cleaning it really good.
An
Don't-
enemy has been
can't-
slain.
You do not need to clean your. You get me started.
No one will stand in my way.
If you saw the state of my CR30 bed right now, it would trigger some people.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it triggers me.
An enemy has been slain.
But it prints and it's doing quite well.
That CR30 belt, I don't even and I've watched you trying to clean stuff off of it and everything. It's like, no, I don't want that.
Playtime's over.
Oh man. I need this bloke to sod off middle.
Yeah, I would 100% have an automatic $50 charge. If I had to print it on the CR30, it'd be $50 for me to turn it on. And then by the hour for everything after that.
Jesus Christ.
Man, people don't get it. It's not about how long does it take to make that one actual print. It's about how long does it take to make that stupid friggin' machine work or how much money does it cost you to buy the parts to make it work? You know, because when you get a $300 3D printer, you got 50-50 on if you're going to replace all the parts on it. You know? I mean, it's so it's either that and have the knowledge and work and learn about them, or you got to spend $10,000 to buy a printer that'll do it. So either way, people need to pay more.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
I mean, that's for my prints. I mean, I don't know about John. Mine are beautiful. I don't have a CR30, and I wouldn't buy one.
Yeah, no. I've been doing it.
I've
far
gotten
too
in-
long.
Indigestion watching John's on the feed because I couldn't get a hold of him to tell him something was going wrong, and I couldn't do nothing about it, and it made my CD go crazy.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
Jesus. It's -8 here still, John. 4th day in a row, and looking at 2 more.
Oh man, it's 80
Yeah.
degrees here.
It's, well, it's 38, well, no, 18 degrees outside in Fahrenheit. -8 Celsius.
I can't get this fella.
Yeah.
Let's have some real fun.
You have slain an
I
enemy.
miss the South, but God, we're hoping I live. It's so cheap here. I mean, our rent is $450 a month, and we have it's not a fancy
God,
house.
who you
It's
talking?
3
They're mine.
3 bedrooms, 2 baths, big yard, all fenced with woods around us from pretty much all the way around. You can see some neighbors' houses down the road, but nobody's even right next to us anymore. It's all away from us.
Man, that's
You know,
an
we-
extremely good deal.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, there's nowhere we could move and live this cheap.
An
There's just,
enemy has been slain.
it, you know, and it's only really the winters here because it's the Ohio River Valley. So the winters we get lucky. I mean, they're getting blasted with snow north and south of us a lot of times, and we just get the cold weather. No, not that bad.
So is that why it's so cheap?
Well, no, it's just she has been at this house for like what did she say? I think 16 years or 17 years or something. You know, renting from the same guy, so he's, you know, as long as she stays here, he's never going to raise the rent.
What's up?
Right, middle lane's under control. Oh,
Killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
what's going on?
Just giving people grief in Star Wars: The Old Republic general chat.
Have they released a new one yet? A new update?
It's both not yet. They're not the storyline stuff that I'm waiting on. I think that comes out February something. I mean, there's constant updates and whatnot, but
Double kill.
I'm waiting for their spot. I'm looking forward to this supposed big storyline update they're supposed to have. They usually, almost every winter, they have some kind of new thing they add to, you know, some little spur of storyline that you can go do. For as long as this game's been around, I like it.
Killing spree.
Now there are some people looking for a guild.
Real fun.
I said something about you know, I have an adults only guild, but I will check your age if you can't prove it, how old you are on Facebook or on Gilded, which they have some age thing on that. And I don't even have it signed up, but I just know anybody that says they can do it, then I don't worry about it. I'll get them on Discord and I can tell. But
Yeah.
some kids were whining. You're only letting adults in. I'm like, and they were being all crybabies, and I hadn't even said anything to them yet. And then I just was watching, and I was like, yep, that's why you kids are all a bunch of little cunts. And boom, I got blocked. Some admin or somebody made it where I can't type now. I'm on a 30-minute no talk.
Mine now.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck it, I don't care. I'm logging out. All I was doing was getting in to log in, collect my daily thing, and go. And I just saw that, so I typed that.
An enemy has been slain.
Man.
Playtime's over.
All right. Well, they don't care what words you use in Grand Theft Auto.
Certainly do not. Jesus, this toothache is taking me to bloody surrender. What is it going on? Oh, I've had toothaches before, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, there it is. If you look in 3D printing files, Cody, just a little bit up, there's a picture. It's my dad on the back of a boat. That's what it says on Lake Catherine in 1987. But yeah, that was my first lithophane picture.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
That area of Lake Catherine got so smashed during that Hurricane Katrina. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
People who I knew that lived there for, multiple generations, and I've went back since then, and they're like gone. I don't even know where they moved or what happened to them.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Oh, goodness me. Such a toothache. It just won't back off.
No one will stand in my way.
Right, let's take this.
An ally has been slain.
They've exhausted their use.
I'll go take a nap after this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Waiting.
give it
Wow,
a
fall
break
asleep.
as well.
Prepare for your finale.
My toothache
Killing
is not
spree.
surrendering, so I'm gonna go in and wash my mouth out with Listerine.
Rampage.
Inside for a sec.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, nap sounds good. Talk to you guys later.
Cheers, Tubbs.
Through
Later.
my work, you shall transcend.
They're mine now.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
Unstoppable.
Late for mercy.
You're an idiot.
An enemy has been slain.
Bliss comes
No
only in
one
the
will
moment
stand in my
before
way.
I fire.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Jesus, wow.
Dominating. An enemy has been slain.
You inspire me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stay away from me.
I want this float with in my lane to go.
An enemy has been slain.
What's been happening on your side of the world, John?
Everything. It's pretty quiet. It's just
They've
it's
exhausted
just
Killing spree.
purely about COVID right now, or someone
Oh boy.
changing colour or whatever, gender, whatever. I don't know. I couldn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, he's the bad guy.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh man, he's evil as well.
Shut down.
Oh, he missed me. Well done.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fix.
Rampage.
Oh. I guess bye.
Bang.
Oh, I guess. So. Oh, never mind. Bye was last game.
Are you jungling?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm just taking the blue buff.
What does that do?
So the blue buff gives you. It gives you a
Unstoppable.
lot of ability haste and mana.
Let's
Mana
have
regen,
some
my bad.
real fun.
So
Damn, I need.
I'll give you an example. I got blue buff just gave me 16 mana per second, and my abilities have a shorter cooldown.
Shut down.
So if the jungler in a normal game, I'd ask the jungler if I could have blue buff, or I'll just steal the enemy's blue buff. And if I'm using an ability power champion,
Shut down.
Excuse me.
They're mine now.
Bye-bye, tower.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It's too late for mercy.
I'm at the middle tower.
A summoner has reconnected.
Here we go. Come on.
No one will stand in my way.
A summoner has disconnected.
A little glimmer in their eyes. Fight on.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Blind them with our love.
Triple kill.
Are we in the top yet? Down south we are.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
They've exhausted their use.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
What is up with my team?
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
What?
Gems first, don't they?
Jesus, that was a long countdown.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. A summoner has disconnected. Shut down.
We're in there now.
Hey
It's
there.
the final throws.
You have been slain.
They're all pretty strong when they're in there. I realise mine's not the one for it. You're going for blue buff again.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah. Business attacks have a lot of mana usage.
Played Fizz in that one in
The enemy's inhibitor
when
has respawned.
when you fight in that single lane, ARAM. Jesus wept. It's just hard. I'm not with that yet.
Oh yeah.
A summoner has disconnected.
Well, we won. Congrats. And that'll do me for a while I go and deal with my huge toothache.
Oh boy. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, you know, I can't win with it today. Thank you to everyone for tuning
Yikes.
in. That'll be the